Welcome back, everybody, to the Shankly Sessions, the Liverpool podcast we bring you each and every week on the Dynamo Podcast Network. Head over to YouTube, smash that subscribe and bell notification button. Audio version show are available through Spotify, Podbean, iTunes, wherever you pick up audio version show, you will find us there. This is the Shankly Sessions, Liverpool at Wolves this Saturday, Molyneux, 3 p.m. Massive game, especially on the back of Chelsea playing before us. Could potentially be 5 points ahead in the or 5 points behind in the league. So a crucial win is required here. Bruno Laga versus Jurgen Klopp going to be absolutely unbelievable. In terms of league form, Wolves at the moment with 2 wins, 3 draws, and a loss in their last 6 games. For Liverpool, it's been 4 wins, a draw, and a loss, but 3 wins on the bounce now. Really, really impressive since that poor result against West Ham. Absolutely putting teams to the sword now every time. All the boys in scintillating form at the moment. In terms of team news, Ruben Neves should return from suspension. Daniel Podence may return from coronavirus, but William Bolly, Johnny, Hugo Bueno, Yerson, Mosquera, Pedro Neto all out of contention, and Fernando Marcal is also COVID-19 positive, so he is out as well. In terms of team news for the Reds, Naby Keita and Joe Gomez expected back in training then from injuries next week, so they don't make this game. Roberto Firmino, of course, is still out. Harvey Elliott on the way back, making great strides forward in terms of that horrific injury that he had. And Curtis Jones still out with the eye injury, hasn't been given the go ahead yet to return to the team. But will be greatly appreciated when all those boys come back in, especially with the AFCON on the horizon at the moment. In terms of starting lineups, for Wolves, we're going Sa, Kilman, Cody, Sass, Semedo, Neves, Moutinho, Nuri, Traore, Jimenez, Huang. Very, very strong lineup. They have been shown form. As I said, a win and 2 draws in the last 3. So they are stabilising there under Bruno Laga after a very poor start to the season. The boy behind me there, Raul Jimenez, great to see him back after a horrific head injury and doing the business again and picking up a couple of goals. But Traore is the one that's a problem, really, isn't he? That sitter that he missed the other day. I mean, you have to put that away for a player that's so good in that middle third of the pitch and so strong to have no final ball in the end and no finish on him is just absolutely shocking. I'd have him in training and I'd just give him a bag of balls and just keep on smashing balls at the goal all day long because he has everything else. Absolute powerhouse and one of the most difficult players in the league to mark, always draws a foul. In terms of the danger, we spoke about already. Traore, very dangerous. Obviously, doesn't have a finish on him, but but just our luck as Liverpool that he would have a finish on the day. So needs to be watched greatly. Jimenez, we know the quality that he possesses. Wang is in great form, but also Neves returning, who's outstanding in terms of set pieces and corners and stuff like that. So a lot of danger around this Wolves team. Not a time to be taking them complacent in any way. Need to go out there, professional performance, get the 3 points, keep this title charge going and don't stall at all. Don't give Chelsea any more of the upper hand that they need at the moment. They're going to be playing a very tough game at lunchtime as well. So let's see how they get on. But I would expect them to come through that just about by the odd goal. And we will be talking about it later in an episode when we do the Premier League preview and also when we look at the Beat the Bookie show, all releasing tomorrow. In terms of Liverpool, we know where the threats come. It's all over the pitch. Goal Henderson the other night and all the team is beginning to chip in with goals now. Trent from set pieces. Couldn't believe Virgil took the ball off him the other night. That was such a weird one, but Trent was even shocked a little bit himself. Thiago, his passing at the moment is sublime. He just has to be careful with Thiago. There's talk that he may come out of the team tomorrow just to give him a little bit of a rest. He's played in a few games now. I'd be of the opinion to keep on playing players that are banging form. But again, with him coming back off injuries and stuff like that and being susceptible to injuries, you have to be so careful. So let's see what he does in terms of team selection there, in terms of Thiago. Jota to returning to his old club in absolutely scintillating form and on fire, scoring goals for fun, pressing his endeavour and his work rate and that passion to get in there and win the ball constantly all the time and cause these upsets and stuff like that. Absolutely outstanding. Salah on the break, what more do we need to say? Between diagonal balls from Allison and Virgil to him, but also on the break, if Wolves push up in terms of corners and in terms of free kicks, Salah on the break, absolutely scintillating. Speed, power, control. Talking about a finish, unbelievable the other night against Everton. Just absolutely unplayable. Also, Mane on the press as well. These three boys know how to press and when to go and when not to go. Mane, you can't fault him for his work rate, but definitely his touch and his passing was slightly off the other night against Everton. But no doubt that'll come back. Absolute wonderful player. Um, Gonna be a tough game. This Wolves team, like they're no pushovers in any way at all. They're physical. They like to get stuck in. They also have players on the fringes there as well that could be vital for them. The boy Dan Donker, I know, is a very, very good player, and a couple of other players there that could come in as well. So they do have a little bit of strength there and a little bit of danger on the bench. Whether it's enough for Liverpool or not, because as we said in these podcasts, there is levels at the top of the league where City, Chelsea, and Liverpool are playing, and then it's kind of everyone else in terms of quality. But I just think Liverpool, I think, will have too much for Wolves tomorrow and they'll keep it going. And no doubt they'll be under a little bit of added pressure. I would expect Chelsea to pick up the win. But if Chelsea do happen to slip up and open up that door, Liverpool will be there to take full advantage of that. In terms of predictions, I'm going to go with a 3-1 to Liverpool. I'm going to go with Trent from a set piece, Jota to score against his old team, and Salah with another sublime goal. And then the consolation for Wolves from Hwang. But let's see how it goes. As always, drop your ideas, drop your comments into the episode. Let us know your score prediction. Let us know your possible lineups and where the danger is coming from. Let us know what you think of the show. If you'd like to contact us, we're on Twitter at Session Shankly. You'll get us on Facebook and Instagram, the upper tier. As always, we're on the Dynamo Podcast Network on YouTube. Head over there. Absolutely outstanding content going out there every day. If you're into metal music, horror, retrotainment, retro movies, recast. If you're into ice hockey, we got the Flaming Puck. You got the Chelsea Roar over there, the Chelsea podcast. You got the Red Devils report for you United fans out there as well, if there's any on the network. So if you're looking for content, there's no better place to go. We got you covered with everything over there at the moment. So head over there, check out some of the shows, see what you think, drop a subscribe, a like, hit that bell notification, and continue to support us on our journey. Till next time. Come on, you red men. Let's do this.